It is. Hold on, let me get my glasses. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. Guard your privacy and obeyed by our community. Gotcha. Let me see. Having some coffee. I can't. Just waiting. I'm waiting to see if I'm gonna get anybody on here. It's like my third time going live, so again, I still get a little nervous about it, but it's cool. It's cool. I still have my coffee from earlier, so I'm probably gonna drink that while I make some tamales. It's 6:22 in North Carolina. I always want to say South, but I'm in North Carolina, so we're just chillaxing, and it's been a little cold, so I've just been hanging out in the kitchen, preparing and getting things ready to make tamales. So I figured, well, it's cold. Why not have some time? I don't really like to cook too much, but every once in a while. Every once in a while. Excuse me, I'm tired. I'm gonna make some tamales. I am hoping that they come out right, because this girl over here be trying to, it's my third time, but I couldn't get the masa right. So today I decided to try again. My Hita watched a movie while I was preparing everything in the kitchen. I decided to jump on and YouTube and see, look up how to make masa for your tamales, right? Because I need a little help. And I found, her name is Claudia. I forget her last name. Claudia something is her name, but I watched her video, so she kind of helped me understand how to get the masa right, because I can cook a lot of Hispanic Mexican food, because I'm from Albuquerque, New Mexico. So a lot of people get the Mexican food to New Mexico food. And I know how to cook like the green chili. I know how to cook green chili, the enchiladas, just a bunch of different Mexican things, but I just one thing I cannot get down is my tamale. So this is my third time. Again, I looked on YouTube because I got the meat down, but I never could get the masa down. It was either too greasy, or I didn't cook it enough, or I made them too fat. So I got this here. So again, I went online, and Claudia, I followed her steps, and it looks like it came out really good. Better than all my other ones. And then I got my meat here. So my red chili meat. And if you all know, we're all, it is that time of season for tamales. And I really never had anybody teach me, no grandparents or anybody, so I have to learn on my own. So it's been kind of exciting and frustrating at the same time. And coming from Albuquerque is a tradition of just Mexican food, green chili, tortilla burgers, smothered red chili burritos. So, and don't worry, I wash my hands. So I said, you know what? I can throw down on some enchiladas, sopapillas, tacos, all of that. But this girl want to know how to make some tamales. Now, mind you, when I moved from Albuquerque to Arizona, I hope I'm doing this right, y'all, so bear with me. Okay, if you guys have any tips, I know there's a lot of YouTube videos out there, but you never know. People come up with some pretty cool ideas. When I moved from Albuquerque to Arizona, I went from a lot of Chicanos and Chicanas to Mexicans in Arizona. Well, I never had tamales with corn tamales. I didn't even know you could put things like that in tamales. I only had red chili or beef or green chili tamales. So when I went and I moved to Arizona and I started to meet people and they were putting like uh, corn and sweet tamales, Mexico kind of cooking, I was shocked. I didn't even know you could do that. I was devastated because I was like, at first, I'm not gonna lie, I judged it. I was like, ew, who does that? What the flip? You know, but as time went on, you kind of just learn to like things. They weren't too bad. I don't really, but I'm not a big fan, honestly, of sweet tamales or the tamales with olives. I don't like how it gives the tamale flavor, like an olive flavor. Okay, y'all. So this is what I got so far. Let's see. So just bear with me. I'm hoping I could do it. So, and again, I used to love to cook and I've slowed down a little bit lately. And every once in a while, she'll pop back up. So I guess coming from Albuquerque to Arizona again, the tradition, the heritage and the tradition and the culture of their cooking was way different. I love it, but coming from Albuquerque, I didn't know a lot of that, you know, again. So, all right, I think, should I add a little bit more? What do you guys think? Probably on the bottom right there, huh? Probably. All right, I don't want to make it too thin, but I don't want to make it too thick. So, and this, I'm not even gonna lie, the girl that I watched, Claudia, this is about the best masa that I have followed that actually came out like this. So, okay, I think this is good enough. Not too much. I don't want to make it too much. What do you think? Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna get my red chili. Now, I was gonna prep everything out when, I was actually gonna go live and prep everything out. Let's see, I'm gonna start small. With, when I started making the tamales, let me see if you guys can put you guys down here. But the masa was a little, it took 45 minutes to make. I didn't even know it took that long. I was like, okay, because normally I just do it with my hands and that's probably where I'm messing up. So, but if I can get the masa down, it's gonna be bomb, y'all. It's gonna be bomb. Ain't nothing like sitting by the fireplace. New Year's is coming. Some menudo or some pozole, some tamales. I can live off of chips and hot sauce, and girl can live off of freaking chips and hot sauce all day. Okay, so I think that should be good enough. So people are like, you know, red chili burritos, like, okay, how do you roll this? I think I roll it like this, right? Did I do good? What do you guys think? Huh? Wait, hold on. I'm gonna put that over there. Should I fold the butt like that? That's not too bad, huh? What y'all think? Not too bad. I wish I had, you know, my grandma, my dad's mom, she was Chicana, and my dad's side of the family cooked a lot of Hispanic food. But I was so young. But they, you know, and by the time I moved to Phoenix, I kind of fell off with my dad's side of the family, so they never taught me. And my mom, she's full French. So unfortunately, she couldn't really teach me much about the Hispanic food other than the little bit that she did learn and I learned in Albuquerque. So going back to Arizona with my grandpa, he taught me how to, he showed me how to cook a lot of Cajun food. So again, I left off with just knowing how to cook the basics of the New Mexico food and stuff, which is bomb. And if you're from Albuquerque, New Mexico, then you know what I'm talking about. But I want to, and I love Cajun food and American food, but I love my New Mexican food. I'm sorry, y'all. And I'm not going to say that Mexican food isn't good, because it is. It's just really different. I guess what I could say in Albuquerque, I kind of feel like it's Indian food mixed with Hispanic food. I don't know. All I know, it's good, and girl will get down on it. Girl can throw down on some food. But yeah, so I didn't really get much of the Spanish. I wasn't really taught Spanish. I got robbed. Everybody's like, how do you say you're How are you a Chicana and you don't speak no Spanish? Well, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that out. My dad never taught me. He shortchanged me. And my mom's side never taught me French. I'm just Americanized, y'all. I'm Americanized. Yes, I was born in the USA. That's not what I'm saying. But, all right. I'm taking too long on this one tamale. I'm talking too much. So let's see. I guess I shouldn't put so much down on the butt, huh? I call it the butt. And it's rolling out really good. Who all likes tamales for the holidays? Do you guys all cook tamales or pozole or green chili stew or, you know, what is it? Cajun food or American food? So, okay, I think I got it. Yeah. And I like making tamales the first 2 times because I just feel like it's so peaceful. Some people are like, oh, it's hard work, this, that, and the third. And for me, I'm just like, it's peaceful. And it's relaxing, you know? Maybe because, you know, coming out of dealing with like a little bit of the anxiety and everything, now that I was able to get that under control, and I'm able to have peace. Stuff like this gives me peace. So I am going to continue to not put so much meat, but just enough. Okay. All right, let's re-roll this. I think I'm, all right. Look at me go. Look at me go. All right. I like my tamale spicy. I'm a spicy type of gal. That's not too bad. Since I've been living out here from in South North Carolina, I've been picking up some Southern accent. I'm like, hold up. But I forgot what I was gonna say. But yeah, what I was saying is I really like making tamales if I can just get this masa right. So Claudia, I watched you on YouTube. I don't know the last name, but she's known on YouTube for cooking. And I actually watched her, or, you know, and so kudos to you because it's about the best masa that I was able to find online. I wish I was able to be taught as a kid, but it's cool. Right? We got people like Claudia online. That's why YouTube's there. So again, the meat's good. I got the meat, but the masa, nah. So this is about the best one. So I'm going to try it. And hopefully they can come out good because I know New Year's is coming around. And I think I just want some tamales, you know? And out here, they don't have good Mexican food. North Carolina does not have good Mexican food, y'all. None. And then they do have like they call it authentic, but like for the carne asada meat and stuff, they use like beef, like stew meat. I don't know. It's weird. But it's not, again, it's the way they were raised. It's their culture. They call it Hispanic food. It is what it is, but it's not something I'm a big fan of. And then they overcharge for it. And I'm like, y'all, what is wrong with this? But I'm not a hater. So if that's what they like, that's what they like. Just, I prefer not to eat. I prefer not to eat all that. So now I'm stuck in the kitchen making my own. All right, hold on. I think this little spatula is not doing too bad. I hope I'm not putting too less or too thick. Again, what do y'all think? You think that's too much? Upside down, round and round. So, as I peacefully just make me some tamales. Anybody have any plans for the new year? I think my daughter's here. Anybody have any plans? Any New Year goals? Mine? I don't know. My baby's here. Faith, will you open the door? Oh no. I guess find myself a little bit. Okay. I don't know. Do I have to bend this? Or can I just leave it like that? I don't know if anybody, I don't know. We'll see. You know what? I'm going to double wrap that though, because I don't want the water to get into it. So yeah, so for New Year's, we want to light some fireworks, have some tamales, hang out with the family, and continue to grow. As y'all know, I'm new to YouTube, and I was inspired by my past experience with just my own life and the craziness and the mental health and teen mom. And you know, God was like, I'm like, you know, now that I'm in a better place, I felt like God was saying, you know, it's time to share your testimony. It's time to bring you alive, so that way other people are out there you can help others, just like I need people to help me, you know. So I'm new at the YouTube channel, and sometimes I get nervous. I'm like, am I doing this right? Should I post this? I second doubt myself a lot. But you know what? I'm like, you know what, God, if this is meant for you, it's gonna go down. And let me tell you something. Speaking of if it's meant from God, there's a lot of recipes that I came up on my own. I know I'm switching subjects. That actually, like, I made from scratch, and they came out really good. And when I come up with new recipes randomly, right? I always say, when my kids are like, "Oh, what is that, Mom? How did you learn how to make that sauce? Or where did you get that?" Yes, I get it. We all, you know, we all get to experience. But I always tell my kids, "Hey, God gave me a new recipe today." So, yeah. Hold on, I want to get in the cracks. Inside out. What, Lino? Lino's over here smelling. He's like, hey, give me some papas. Give me some papas. Let's see. I'm a little late. I know everybody made tamales for Christmas, but you know what, y'all? I'm making some tamales for New Year's, okay? Don't come over here judging me, all right? Man. Yesterday, I made the meat. I got everything ready. And I was hungry, but I got down on the house. If you see my last video, I accomplished cleaning my house. I was so proud. Okay, and again, I'm not a slob, but now that I hit 40, and I'm a little slow now in my movement. I'm not as energetic. So yesterday, I finally woke up. I had like this rare burst of energy. Excuse. What is that?
Not goodbye.
Bye.
It was good.
Thank you. That's what my kids do all the time when I'm cooking. I have to yell at them like, bro, can you finish cooking here? They like to pick and say, oh, well, I don't want to plate yet, but then they're in there picking at my food.
Can I take some to go?
Can you take some to go? How about you come back for some tamales when I'm done? Just a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Well, there's food in there. I'm hungry. So am I. All right, I'm gonna double wrap this one too. But as I was saying, I was able to get the house cleaned up yesterday. I was really, really excited about that. I was like, heck yeah, I had to stop and give myself a praise break, okay? Because what used to come so easily, I struggle with a little bit. Seriously, I do. A little bit. Listen.
Mom, that is a little bit. What do you want me to do? This?
Yes, like this. This is what I expect her to take. Okay, go ahead, take some.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. See?
Right, and
We're good.
Okay.
Okay.
You got chili all over your face.
Oh. Do I?
Goofball. So, yes, making tamales for my second time or third time. Hopefully, again, I get the masa right. I think it's really relaxing. I can enjoy things a little bit more because my kids are older, even though they don't love me no more. My kids don't love me because they got older and they left. My kids don't want to move here to North Carolina. They said there's no girls here in North Carolina. I said, listen, you can find you a Southern girl that will get down on some cornbread, all right? Ain't nothing wrong with the Southern girl. They're like, no, Mom, I don't want to. So my boys keep going back to Arizona. My oldest boy won't come. He's came to visit, but he won't live here. So it's cool. My daughter found her guy.
Okay, bye.
Bye, I love you. Let me see. Yeah, my daughter, she found her man out here. But my kids swear that they're gonna come out here and find Big Bertha or something. I said they can find a Southern girl that knows how to cook cornbread and all that good Southern food. But no, I tried talking them into it. They don't want to come out here. They want to stay in Arizona. So, I don't know. I'm kind of butthurt. What do you think, Faith? What? All right, just ignore me. Hold on. I think I got... This works, but... So, all my kids are growing up.
Stop doing that.
My oldest just turned 23. My second oldest just turned, because both of their birthdays are in December, 22. I have a 19-year-old, 14-year-old going on 21, and my 11-year-old.
The puppies feel really, really, really warm.
The puppies feel warm? Then just take the blankets off of them.
No, there's no blankets on them.
Okay, well, it's good. I want them to feel warm.
They're gonna end up like
You feel like they're going to overheat? Okay. Well, just make sure the blankets are not on them. That's why. Make sure. My Gracie, if you are a subscriber or you haven't seen my channel, my Chihuahua just had Christmas babies. I was so excited. They're so tiny. Hey, you should be holding them. You want to see? Watch it for the food though. Hold her with both hands. Those are my babies. Look at how cute. Okay, you're done. Go put her back. I'm so happy about it, and no, they're fine. I'm so happy about it, but when I posted it, I got some Karens on there. Oh, you're using the puppies for clout and money. I'm like, listen, if you even knew me or knew what my channel was about, that's not even what it is. I love my animals, okay? All right? My animals bring me peace. So if you think I'm just backyard breeding, no, you got me wrong. I love when people have an opinion, they don't even know who you truly are, or they just assume, right? But they don't know the whole story, but they're quick to say things in your comments. But you know what? I ignore them. I don't let that bother me anymore. I'm just like, all right, that's how you feel. I apologize. But this girl over here, I did not move to South Carolina. North Carolina. I have a huge backyard. I want to get some rabbits. I tried the chickens. Was not cutting it. I couldn't do it. My husband back there chopping them up and cooking. I told him, let's do rabbits. I want to do rabbits. So we got the little birds, chickens out there doing the eggs. And eventually we're going to grow our little farm out there and try to live more off of, you know, the garden and the food off of our rabbits and whatnot. But until then, I'm still a down south girl. I'm still really I'm still learning this country life. All right, let's just start slow. I'm not about the slaughtering the chickens and all of that. I need to start slow. Let's just continue. Let's just have some eggs first and we'll work our way up, okay? All right. So again, I am here making tamales, enjoying my peace. My kids are all grown up and they're gone. Other than my Hita, and she's in there watching movies, attending to the puppies. And I'm in here just making some tamales, hanging out. So, but yeah, you tend to, you know, I've been a stay-at-home mom forever. So you tend to try to find things as time goes on. You kind of have to refine yourself all over because, like, low-key, I only know how to be a mom and I don't really have hobbies or anything for myself. So this YouTube channel or, you know, embracing a little bit more cooking, even though I said late, you know, I lost that Thrive when I was going through the mental health. Hey, Faith, can you come get Joy and put her in the cage, baby? Because I can't, I love my animals, but I don't do them around my food.
Yeah.
And so now I'm just kind of just trying to find that peak of joy and energy. Hey. So,
Well, we put them in the cage.
all right. Do y'all cook Mexican food? I do like beef. Sorry, I'm over here just doing my own thing, not even reading my comments. Yes, I am on live. Hi, Mary Ellen. Grace, such a beautiful name. Yes, I do love beef. I have not made them.
Got you.
From India, awesome. I would love to try some. I'm a different type of gal. I love to try different varieties of food. I do. I'm a heifer, okay? I will throw down, especially if I ain't gotta cook it. All right, but as I was saying, this is my first time making the tamales. Well, I got the meat, but this is my third time. So I had to jump on YouTube and I forgot her name, but she helped me try to figure out the masa. Claudia. So what do y'all think? Wait, is that enough? So if I can get the masa down, thank you, Claudia. If you got me down, girl, thank you, because I got the meat. I just cannot get the masa. So, and with me, I have to learn everything on my own. So, but how was everybody's Christmas? Did everybody have good old traditional food? Their family time and all the family love? Or were you kind of solo like me and my husband? Or let me see. Hold on. Hi, I'm a newbie book blogger. How can I build an audience? Do I have a conscience? Well, honestly, hon, I'm a new YouTuber. So I'm trying to learn too with you, boo-boo. I'm just going with the flow. I'm taking a leap of faith and I'm going with the flow. I don't know sometimes if I should post, I shouldn't post. Should I go live? Shouldn't I go live? Should I tell my story? Should I not? Sometimes you just got to take a leap of faith. Sometimes you just got to get up and believe in yourself and fight the good fight of just saying, you know what, I don't know if I'm going to be successful in this, but I am going to chance it, because if we don't, then we don't ever want to, look back on life and say, what ifs, right? Or what if that's where God needs you and you're just too afraid to step out and leap out in faith, right? You're supposed to start from the bottom up and it'll be easier. Okay, from the bottom up. I got you, girl. Okay. Maybe I should put some more in there, huh? It's what is that? What is that? Okay, I gotta put some more. Let's try from the bottom up. Let's see. Okay. Let me mix this up a little bit. Let me get in here. All right, babe. From the bottom up. Does Lino gotta go to the restroom, Mia? Because he's being a crybaby. Lino? My chihuahua? He's a crybaby. Alamotis. I think he should have been the female in the relationship. Okay. So let me see. I know I don't have the proper tools, okay? Just bear with me, you guys. Any ideas or suggestions, just comment down below or say something, because girl could use any advice. I don't care how old you are. If you got some skills and you got some wisdom, I will listen, okay? I will listen. Because do you remember David in the Bible and Goliath? David was small and that God used him, and that boy was strong. So I always tell my kids, it doesn't matter how old you are, or how old they are. Sometimes their experience might be able to help you. So, thank you. All right, guys. So, I think I'm doing this right. I think I'm going to put some more up here because last time I only put a little bit at the bottom. A little bit at the top. I'm going to go in for a big tamale. I've been making the small ones because I'm afraid to make the big ones. The last time I made big ones, I threw them all in the pan. And when I threw them all in the pan, I let them cook, but they came out so smushy. And half of them were raw and the other half weren't. Half of the tamale was cooked. I was like, shoot. But I didn't let them go to waste. I ate the half that was cooked, all right? And I worked with the rest. Shoot, I made a pie or something. I ain't gonna waste no good food like this. Not today. Not today, shoo. Not today. All right, let's see. So my Christmas, we just hung out and chilled. Kids were gone. We barbecued, ate some oysters. For New Year's, it's the first time my husband's gonna be off for New Year's in 4 years. Been making tamales since I was 12 years old. I'm 53 now. Grandmother and a great grandmother. See, that's awesome. Mary Ellen, you gotta throw me some tips, girl. Throw me some tips, mamas. Okay, so I'm gonna fold. So let me see. So what do you think then? What do you think? How does that look, Mary Ellen? Should I put more masa? Should I put more meat? I'm trying to go small again because I was making them too fat. So I'm trying to go a little bit small, get more experience. Let me see. And you don't have to fill up the whole leaf. Just fill half of it. Okay. All right. All right. So when I fold it, should I fold the butt and then finish folding it like this? You know what I didn't do though? Somebody, when I was watching Claudia, she said you should let these things soak for 24 hours. I didn't know that. So they're a little bit rough. A little bit rough. So, okay. All right. All right, so there we go. I'm confident. Third time a charm. I'm confident, guys. I'm confident. I'm definitely confident. So I'm gonna make me some tamales. I guess the good thing about, you know, kind of not having a house full is you don't have to share anymore. You just don't have to share anymore, you know? I don't have to hide my food or my snacks or find a place to hide in the closet. I made a video about me reading my Bible in the closet because this girl over here used to get how to hide in the closet to get some peace from my kids. I don't even lie, sometimes my husband, he be getting on my nerves too. Shoot. Mm-mm. What, baby?
Have I written down the Xbox and connect it to this TV?
You,
So I can lay on the couch and play the game?
yeah, that's fine. Just be careful with that TV. I'll help you, okay?
Yeah, I had to reset the dogs and stuff in my area because.
Okay, are they good?
Yeah, they're crybabies. Like they eat like every 10 minutes.
I know. I have to watch Gracie.
She was sitting on them just now. I had to rearrange them because they was doing weird.
She keeps sitting on the puppies. And so she came downstairs today when I was having coffee with one of the puppies. And she didn't want to leave my side today. So for her being a new mom, which I'm going to get her fixed after this, for her being a new mom, she's a great mama, but she's just cleans them consistently. She's going to clean them babies raw. I told her, Gracie, take 5, girl, take 5. And she sits on them, and I'm scared she's going to kill them. And they're just so tiny. I've never had Chihuahua puppies. So, like, they're so fragile. So I made her a little spot on the couch with me with her blankets, and laid her on the couch with me, and I got the little fireplace going, her and the puppies. My daughter's in there. She was watching a movie. And I said, you know what, I'm gonna go do a live.
It's because she's trying to lay with me, so she's dragging her baby with me.
I said I was gonna go do a live and just talk to my people, talk to my beloved YouTube, my subscribers, and see if they're gonna jump on and see if see what's gonna happen. So yeah, that's it. That's about it, y'all. Let me see. I'm gonna read. Okay. Left side, right side, and then the bottom. Okay, left side and the right side, and then the bottom. Wait, I think somebody said from up, right? Okay. All right. I got this. I got this. I got this. I got this. So, yeah. So, I can make I make traditional food, Mexican food, but I want to learn a little bit more how to make different tamales. I do want to learn how to make green chili tamales. That I do want, or beef. But I want to learn how to make a little bit more than just what I already know. I just have to get that passion back for cooking again, because I kind of lost it over the years. So, I don't know. Again, this girl has issues. I have issues, y'all. I have issues. Okay? But that's all right, because I know you have issues too. We can have issues together. That's why I made my YouTube, because I want to keep it real and authentic. I'm not out here trying to be bougie, Real House of whatever, Beverly Hills, their fancy wine and their babysitters. No, let me show you how it is. My house is a hot mess. I wake up looking like a messy girl with my hot bun, okay? All right? And on good days, I will make a good dinner. Back in the day, I used to always throw down. Now I'm like, look, you can fend for yourself tonight, baby, okay? Because I ain't doing all that extraness. So, But, so yeah. So, I just kind of go with the flow. I have my energies. I get things done that I can. I praise God. I thank him for what I can do. What I can't do, it is what it is. And again, I don't know what the flip's going on with me, but this whole age thing is kicking me in the butt. So,
Those are thin tamales.
well, I don't want to make them too thick.
Yeah, true.
You know, because the last time I was making them too thick, they didn't cook.
Oh, yeah.
You know, so I want to make them thin, not too thin, not paper thin.
Oh, wait, should I put it like right here?
I'm more worried about you dropping the TV than anything. You put it wherever, just don't drop the TV. Okay? My baby. She keeps me on my toes. I wouldn't know what to do without her, honestly. So my last baby at home. So we just be hanging out, having animals. I said, my husband told me, enough, you're done. You're done. You got birds, chickens, dogs, cats. But I take care of my babies. They're all my babies. Actually, they actually help me. My dogs really help me. They're comfort for me. They really are. That's why I'm like, sometimes people be getting on here and throwing shade my way. Like, oh, you backyard breeder. Why are you showing your animals for clout? I'm like, listen, Linda, listen. Okay? You don't even know. I love my animals. Just like I love my babies. Not everybody's out here for the wrong reasons. Okay, there's still quite a few good ones out there, like me and you, and you know, jeez, don't let the bad, you know, take away the goodness from those that are out there with genuine hearts. So I think I want to put a little bit more towards up in here. So, but yeah, again, my husband's off for New Year's. I'm gonna make some. He wants pozole. I told him I want some oysters. I know that's probably a weird combination, but oysters and some pozole, bonfire, if I could even make it to midnight. So, but all right, y'all. Well, I just wanted to jump on and tell you guys hi and just kind of talk a little bit and tell you guys my tamale experience, and I hope I get it right. And if you guys have any ideas or anything, shoot, comment down below and let me know. I'm always, oh yeah, wait, left, right, and then she said, okay, and then fold. Okay, all right. I see people. Okay, look, see, another good one.
Hopefully they'll come out good.
I know.
I've
Me
been
too.
craving them so bad, bro.
I know. Back at home, I had people to make tamales, so I didn't really have to worry about it. But out here, I have to. So.
You gotta be fit for yourself.
Yeah. All right, baby, will you come? Thank you all for watching and joining in and all your lovely comments. Mary Ellen Grace. And, why did your kid just with the hand did a...
Sand. What?
I don't know what... A sign. Watch your hair.
I didn't do a sign.
Oh, well, I don't know. Okay, well, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm gonna have my baby hang up because my hands are dirty. I will hopefully do another live eventually. Thank you guys for joining, and I'll see y'all later. Hit that button, baby, right there.
This one?
Yes, ma'am.